All right, so I'm Jonathan Bruner. I work as a data scientist at an oil and gas company. So today I'm going to be talking about an introduction to data science for web devs. So this is going to be a very high-level overview of what data science is and how you as a web dev potentially use this for yourself. So what is data science? So I really liked the IBM's definition that they had on their website. They said data science combines math and statistics, specialized advanced analytics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning with specific subject matter expertise to uncover actionable insights hidden in organizations' data. These insights to guide decision-making and strategic planning. So here at the beginning, they list out a whole bunch of things that data science can include, whether it's specialized programming, advanced analytics, all these things. That is going to be not really what I'm going to be talking about today. Today is going to be mainly subject matter expertise. That is what you all have already. So you have this matter expertise. I'm going to try to show you a level overview of some of these other techniques that you can use with that subject matter expertise to make your life more productive. So why data science for web developers? So a local consulting firm here, I think they're up in Edmond, called Future Point of View, has kind of this idea of a citizen data test. This is a great idea for especially small companies that don't have the money to just like full-on data science teams or even hire an actual data scientist themselves. What they can do is teach people that already have the subject matter expertise that they already have employed at the company to include some data science algorithms, ideas from data science to kind of bring up what they're able to do. And so it's data science to people that already have subject matter expertise to be able to help include that. A reason could be optimization for products and processes. I'm pretty sure everyone's job, no matter what you do or where you work, has at least something to involve optimization of a process or a product. And so some data science techniques can help with any of that. And then lastly, career advancement. Someone might actually want to become a data scientist. Someone might just want to be more of a managerial position, which include a data science team. And sometimes having a basic knowledge of data science can help in that field. So what are some data techniques that you might see? So first one is machine learning. This one's big. Snigdha did talk about natural language processing earlier, but there's a whole bunch of different algorithms out there. As Snigdha mentioned, she doesn't have much knowledge immediately of how all this works, but very quickly she was able to create something that did what she wanted it to do. So a lot of people think that to do some of this data science stuff, you have to have to mention everything and how it's working and what it's doing. But there's a lot of pre-trained models and a lot of models out there that all you have to do is just go and access them and put in stuff. And so learning kind of how to do that could immediately benefit. Another area is data analytics. This is kind of more of the basic of just being able to learn how to take data and be able to describe what it's saying, being able to diagnose issues that might be there, being able to predict things in the future of what might go wrong, and be able to prescribe things to fix those things that are going wrong. So these are some pretty keys in just data analytics that learning these steps can help you in everyday life. And then the big one that everyone likes to talk about, artificial intelligence. So this can include anything from chatbots to pretty much anything. So the main difference between machine learning and artificial intelligence is how it's trained. So machine learning is what we call supervised learning, where we're telling the computer what to do, how to do it, what's correct, what's incorrect, all of that stuff. Artificial intelligence, we just give it a whole bunch of data and we let it sort it out itself. This is what we call unsupervised learning. And so this can be used in a lot of different applications as well. So exploring this specifically for web devs, we could have personalized user experiences. So we utilize data science techniques to analyze user behavior and preference. And we can also implement recommendation systems to provide personalized content and product suggestions based on data. This is not new. This has been around for a long time with places like Netflix, things like that, where they say you purchased this item, other people like to purchase this as well. Hey, you saw this movie, you might like these other movies. These implementations of a personalized user experience that you can actually implement pretty quickly. An example of this could be to build a recommendation engine for an e-commerce website to suggest relevant products based on user browsing and purchase history. Kind of what I just mentioned. We can automatically change the language of a website depending on the location. So if location of the user, some of the data you're getting from your website, something you want to try to implement, you could actually have your website change its language just based on where this person's accessing your website. Whether that's something you want to do is up to whatever your website is. But this is an example of what you can do if you have the data for it. You can also have performance optimization. So you can apply data science to analyze website performance metrics and identify areas for optimization. You can also implement predictive models to forecast web traffic and allocate resources accordingly. An example of that could be using time series analysis and machine learning algorithms to predict peak traffic periods and scale server resources. Say you have a sale on Black Friday. Well, maybe your time series is saying, hey, you're going to have a lot of foot traffic on your website at this time. You might need to purchase a bit more server space. You might need to make sure people can still access this website. Or maybe, hey, at this time of year, no one's really logging onto your website. Maybe we can scale back our server resources and save some money since we're not having a lot of foot traffic at our website. You can also run A/B on different website layouts to determine optimal design and maximizing conversions. So rather than having to manually create a bunch of website layouts, go through all of the human interaction of having people test it and taking their feedback and all of this of learning how to lay out your website, you can actually use machine learning and AI to figure out the minimum number of clicks to get from one place on my website to another place on my website and have that be included in my A/B testing to see what is the best layout for my website. Another one could be user sentiment analysis. So we can employ natural language processing to analyze user feedback and sentiment. So gain insights from user reviews, comments, social media data to improve products and services. Very similar to what Stingo was saying, where we can, rather than having to manually go out and read all of our reviews of our website and try to understand what is actually trying to go wrong, what we can do is implement natural language processing to be able to do that for us. And an example of that would be performing user sentiment analysis on customer reviews for web applications to identify areas of improvement and address user concerns. So if you notice, well, the machine learning notices, hey, a lot of people don't like certain module on your website, that can easily be identifiable and that can easily be addressed much quicker. So those are some examples of how some basic machine learning tools can be implemented in a development phase to improve productivity. And this is my LinkedIn if you want to connect. And are there any questions?